So how was the journey of randomized controlled trials in heart failure evolved in last 30 years? So when you talk about this evolution of heart failure trials, the first trial was published in 1986, almost 34 years ago. And what does it say? It was a trial of isosorbate dinitrate and hydrolyzine, what we call a drug of combination between nitrate and arteriodilator. And then the journey started 1986, and then it is 2022 today. There are a number of trials which have come up over a period of time. When you talk about AC inhibitor trials, the common trials are consensus, SALT, we have two, and IR trials. So these are some of the trials which are talking about enalapril, captopril, and ramipril with heart failure. Then subsequently there were trials of beta blockers, Merit-HF for metoprolol, CBIS trial was for bisoprolol, which came in 1999. And then there is one more trial, DISH trial is for digoxin. As you are aware, it's only one trial in 1997 which published and got run in 1997, and which made digoxin to be available for treatment of heart failure in those days. But let me tell you, digoxin per se has not shown any mortality benefit. The role of digoxin in heart failure today is only limited to patients of atrial fibrillation with heart failure. Then subsequently, Copernicus was one more trial for beta blocker which came in 1999, 2000, where it was carvedilol which was studied. Then one more trial was Comet, which was carvedilol plus metoprolol. These two trials were compared head-to-head beta blockers in 2003. And then subsequently we got too many trials from 2000 to 2014. And when you talk about these many trials, CHARM was a trial for ARBs, companion trial was for ICDs, SCD, HEF trial, CARE-HF trial, MADIT-CRT trial. These are all trials of AICDs. So we are talking about trials which are on drugs and also devices. Then subsequently there was a trial on aldosterone antagonist, RALS and EPHISIS. These two trials were post-MI patients. EPHISIS was a trial for patients with post-myocardial infarction with eplerenone, and RALS was a trial with spironolactone in post-myocardial infarction patients. And there was one more trial on aldosterone antagonists, which was Emphasis heart failure trial, which got published in 2011. And this trial was specifically patient of de novo heart failure. Then new drug like ivabradine was came into light in 2010, and then SHIFT was a trial, and SHIFT was one trial which published with role of ivabradine over and above beta blockers, and in those patients where beta blockers are not tolerable. So this study has also shown mortality benefit, and this drug is also being used as one of the important drug in heart failure. So after understanding AC inhibitors, ARBs, beta blockers, aldosterone antagonist, and subsequently ivabradine in heart failure, then the breakthrough came in 2014, where we are talking about Paradigm HF trial. So this was one breakthrough trial which really changed the scenario of heart failure management, and then the drug considered to be as a disease modifying drug, which has shown great improvement over and above the current drug AC inhibitor in heart failure. So this was a trial which was done in patients where EF was less than 40%. Patient primary endpoints were looked into, which were like cardiovascular mortality and first hospitalization from heart failure. So this drug was compared with enalapril 10 mg twice a day, and as you understand that this study was done over 2 to 3 years duration, and what was found was cardiovascular death reduction by 20% over and above AC inhibitors, hospitalization from heart failure reduced by 20%, again over and above AC inhibitors.